Mbappe and Dembele. Everybody knows that these guys are friends, and it's actually funny that they played together in PSG. Some people didn't actually know that Mbappe met Dembele met Mbappe in PSG, and yes, they did. And it was just within a 2 years' time they played for two sides of the Spanish team separately, because Dembele played for Barcelona and Mbappe is playing for Real Madrid currently. So if to be Mbappe, Dembele has stayed 2 more years in Barcelona, he would have played against Mbappe, and they would also play together in the national team. But it wasn't the same. For some reason, Dembele had a release clause of 50 million in his contract, and when PSG came for him, people were thinking he wasn't going to answer, because Barcelona were patient with him despite his whole injuries and all. They were patient with him, and when they thought that okay, he was getting better and he was going to represent them, PSG came knocking, and it was his home nation, so for some reasons he just had to go back to Paris. His personal decision. So now they play together in PSG, and they are playing together for their national team. Now this is what Kylian Mbappe has to say on the Ballon d'Or for the Ballon d'Or ceremony coming up next week. I'll be watching the Ballon d'Or ceremony on TV. I'll be happy if Dembele wins. He's my friend. So Mbappe is supporting Dembele to win the Ballon d'Or. And don't forget, the only place where you can actually predict and win who to win the Ballon d'Or is only on rebet.ng. So if you think that you are so sure it's Ousmane Dembele, or you're thinking it's going to be Lamine Yamal, or you're thinking it's going to be Mbappe one way or the other, you can actually predict and win. There's also Vitinha, there's Nuno Mendes, there's Hakimi. Yes, Hakimi also to win. So you can actually go and predict who to win, who do the Ballon d'Or only on rebet.ng. So the call is yours. So what do you guys think about Mbappe's opinion about who to win the Ballon d'Or? Comment your opinion and let's discuss about it.